Of all the leadership skills, delegation is the one that leaders are struggling with the most. Delegation is the ability to hand off tasks or skills that you want help with or that you want someone else to do. I actually have some steps on how to delegate that are a little bit more than just give someone else your task, right? We all know that we should be delegating more, but it's hard to know exactly how. The very first step is to delegate based on strengths and weaknesses. This is specifically with an exercise I call ABCD work. First, start with yourself. Make 4 columns labeled A, B, C, and D. In your A column, I want you to write down all the work that you are excellent at. This is the work that you think you are better at than most other people. You can get it done faster, it's easier for you, and when you do it, you hit a kind of flow. You're so good at that it doesn't take a lot of mental load. It makes you feel alive. It gives you energy. There shouldn't be a ton of tasks, by the way, in A work, where our A work is usually limited to a few really amazing tasks that we're super good at. It's like our superpower. In column B, I want you to do tasks that you're good at, but you're not better than average. So you're good, you can do them, but you're not faster than most people. You're not better than most people, but you're good at doing it. Your C tasks are the tasks that you are average at and you don't love doing. So there are tasks where it takes you maybe a little bit longer than other people. You kind of dread doing them. You can do them, but they're not your favorite. In your D column, I want you to list the tasks that you're way worse at than other people. These are the tasks that you not only dread, you hate them. You think you do them worse, you make more mistakes, you're slower and clunkier. They drain and take energy. So I'm going to pause this video and spend some time making those 4 columns. The tasks that you should never delegate are your A work. You should never give away the work that you love, that gives you energy, and that you're incredible at. Don't delegate that. That's the biggest mistake leaders will often make, is they give away their best work. The tasks that you should give away first are your D and C work. The other mistake that people make is they give away their B work. B work, you're pretty good at. You're not amazing, but you're pretty good at it. You're actually better off giving away the tasks that you're worse at, that you're slower at, and that you dread doing because they take away energy. So your D and C columns, those are the columns I want you to focus on delegating. Okay, pause that. Now take out a couple of new pieces of paper, or you can do this digitally if you like. Think about the potential people you could delegate to. Teammates, colleagues, partners, contractors, friends. I want you to do A, B, C, D work for them. So let's say that you're thinking about your business partner or your partner in your company. You would want to make, so I work with my husband, I work with my partner. Our A, B, C, D work looks totally different. So for my A work, writing, editing, and researching. Love it. He hates writing, but he's very, very good at images. He's very good at technical building. So for us, when we're working on a landing page or a course, I'm writing the course, he's building the course. So they should look really different. So you should make your A, B, C, D work for each of those people. And if you're not sure, it's really great if you can do this exercise with them. So ideally, you could call them over or send them this video and be like, hey, would you mind doing your A, B, C, D work for me so I can see which tasks you really like or really don't? If you can't ask them, you can try to guess. What tasks are they excellent at? What tasks are they not so good at? If your C or D work is their A or B work, give it to them, right? This is the perfect way that your C and D work, the work that you're weak at or not your strengths, that could be someone else's strength. And that is the key to effective delegating, is not trying to give away your best work and trying to give work away that if you don't like it, it's at least someone else's A work. That way, everyone else is getting it done well. So that was a long step. Do your ABCD work. Do other people's ABCD work. And then step number 2, alert that team member that you would like to delegate work to them and explain why. I think if you can say, hey, you are so good at this kind of task and I am so bad at it, I'm hoping that I can put it on your plate because you won't not only get it done faster, you get it done better, and I don't do a good job with it. Explaining the concept of ABCD work really helps with delegation and also empowers the person you're giving it to feel like, oh, wow, what a compliment. Step number 3, when you give the task, set clear expectations and timelines. So don't just give someone the work and then say, bye. Tell them, hey, I think this project will take about this amount of time or about this amount of time every week. I would love for you to tackle it by end of week or next Monday or December 20th. Whatever date is coming up, it's always good to tell them how you hope they'll get it done and when you hope they'll get it done by, so it doesn't just languish on their desk. Next, always offer support. If you're going to delegate or give a task away, you have to make sure that you are still the lifeline there in case they don't understand something, don't get something, or need a little extra help. So when you delegate, be sure to say, I'm here for you if you need any questions. If you want to bounce it back to me, I'm happy to review or take notes. That way they know that you're not delegating the task because you're trying to give it completely away, that you want them to do the best possible task and you're there if they need help. Last steps, you can monitor without being a micromanager. So this is, hey, let me know how often you'd like me to check in, or when they're done, celebrate. Give them feedback, give them appreciation. Completing a task that you love to do is incredibly fulfilling. I want to make a note here. What if everyone has the same task in their D work? And this has happened to me. We're on a team. No one wants to do the task. There are tasks like that in every company, in every family. Like in my family, one of the tasks is taking out the trash. That's no one's A work. No one is excellent at taking out the trash, and no one wants to do it. So for those tasks, you as a team have to figure out how are you going to delegate in a fair way. So for example, I tend to tackle the dishes. So my husband and I have arranged, okay, I'll do all the dishes, even though it's both of our D work, if you take out all the trash. So in those D tasks, figure out how you can delegate in a way that makes everyone feel that it's fair. And, or you could also consider doing what I call a sprint day. So sometimes in our company, we have these D tasks, these tasks that no one really likes to do, but we just have to get through them. You could consider setting aside a block of time every week or every month or one big project, just barrel through the project and get it done. We order pizza, we try to make it pleasant, we try to make it fun, and we go, okay, today's our D work day, we're gonna sprint through it, we're gonna get through it together. That way you know that it doesn't have to drag on you on a daily to-do list. There's nothing worse than seeing a D task every day in your to-do list, and that you're in it together even though you don't like it. Half of delegation is being aware of your strengths and weaknesses. So if you can say, hey, I know this is your C task, but we have to get this done by Monday. Can you help? Acknowledging that something is someone's C work helps everyone feel like, okay, we're in it together, we have a purpose, and so we can get through it. I hope this helps with delegation. If you like this video, give it a like. I would love to hear your delegation tips below. If you're watching this video, you are probably a leader. You're probably incredibly interested in learning and leveling up. If you're interested in this, I would highly recommend we have a free training on your professional development plan. This is a plan to think about your goals through your career and what you want in the next year, 5 years, and 10 years. Go check it out, our professional development plan, so we can work on more than just delegation together.